Batteries. How did I fall down this rabbit hole? So recently, I've been testing a lot of my older devices, and I noticed one thing they all had in common: removable batteries. I had completely forgot about how convenient it was to swap out batteries, especially the rechargeable removable batteries, but even more importantly, I found out how much easier it was just to stick some batteries in an old device and be on your way. This week I was testing out the Nikon Coolpix L4, which I had in the year 2006 and 2007. And this was a great digital camera because whenever the batteries died, you can just swap out the AA batteries. Then, of course, when I was trying to sleep last night, I was thinking about my other devices that had AA batteries. I also have my Game Boy Color lying around, and whenever I pick it up, I check the batteries. Most time they're still working, but if they're not, I just swap them out and I'm ready to play. This saves a lot of time from having to recharge the device if I just want to pick it up randomly. It got me thinking, what if we had removable batteries for all of our modern objects? How much easier life would be. Remember your old laptops or computers that you could just remove the battery and replace when the battery gave out? It was just so much easier back then. Even thinking back to the old Walkmans and portable CD players, I remember always keeping batteries on hand, whether or not they were rechargeable removable batteries or not. Most chances when you ask someone, do you have any batteries lying around, they said yes. Everyone had batteries. Nowadays, batteries seem like a rarity. Have you gone to any discount stores recently? I can't believe how cheap the batteries are. I really have a hard time resisting picking up batteries whenever I go to a discount store. I mean, I guess maybe because I grew up in Florida and we always had hurricanes and we always had to prep for those hurricanes by buying lots of batteries. I always buy batteries and I always have different sizes on hand at all times. Maybe I'm just old, or maybe because when I was younger, my parents never had batteries and I'm just paranoid of not having batteries. So I really gravitate towards those devices that use batteries. The more and more I rediscover my older devices, the more and more I appreciate that they have removable batteries. Some of my older devices that have rechargeable batteries, for example, my old iPod Nano and even the iPod Touch, the only thing holding those devices back is their battery life. I mean, technically you can replace and change the batteries in these older devices, but not without a lot of difficulty. For example, I can't see very well, so the small screws and things like that kind of prohibit me from repairing it myself, and I would have to pay someone to do it for me, which is a super inconvenient task to do, especially when you just want to use your device right away. So now I find myself gravitating more and more towards my devices that use AA or AAA batteries, and I really missed it and I really love it. I mean, taking a digital camera and just going and not having to think, did I recharge this device before using it? I mean, when I look at my charging station now, it's just mind-blowing on how many things I have to charge before using. When did we get to this point? I know that recharging batteries is better for the environment, and I understand that, but just the convenience of it. And if only the rechargeable batteries that we have nowadays, and especially modern smartphones and things like this, if they were just replaceable, would save a lot of headaches, especially when you want to change the battery. I mean, have you looked at the prices, for example, for iPhones to swap out the battery? I mean, that's crazy. When you think about older devices, for example, my old BlackBerry, when I wanted to change the battery, I think I paid maybe less than $10 for a new battery. I guess it's a business model, so I understand that, but going down the nostalgia journey for looking at batteries and using devices with batteries has been really fun, and I really like being able to go to thrift stores or eBay and finding those devices that use batteries, and most of the time they work. They have a lot less issues and you don't have to open the device to change the battery, so that's really convenient. Do you miss removable batteries? Do you still use devices with removable batteries? Let me know in the comments below because I'm on the lookout for more. Thanks for watching. See you soon.